While shootings and homicides are down, some question the way GVRS handles violent offenders. Fox 45's Mackenzie Frost explains.
We've heard Mayor Brandon Scott talk about this letter that is sent throughout the GVRS process, and we've been asking the mayor's office to see a copy of it, and now we finally have some new insight. Mayor Brandon Scott doesn't shy away from talking about how his group violence reduction strategy works, at least part of it.
The folks who are at the most highest risk of being the victims or perpetrators of gun violence, those are the people we'll focus on. We will be offering services. They will be getting those letters from me that says, hey, this is Mayor Brandon Scott. I know who you are. I know what you do. I want you to stay alive for you and your family. We will give you every resource you can imagine to change your life.
Fox 45 News obtaining a copy of that letter template outlining the city's latest efforts targeting groups or social networks committing crimes and highlighting the partnership between the U.S. Attorney's Office and State's Attorney's Office, prioritizing all violent offenders and their known associates.
We wish they wouldn't say group crime. Let's call street gangs. Let's call organized crime organized crime.
Sergeant Betsy Smith, spokesperson for the National Police Association, argues the name of GVRS already takes the focus away from the intent.
Let's call them what they are and then continue to go after them so they stop preying on people in cities across the nation, including Baltimore.
But at the heart of the program, it's designed to give known criminals an off-ramp from their life of breaking the law, services instead of severe punishments.
But if you don't, then you're going to feel the full weight of law enforcement.
And that's something Smith argues may not be the best approach.
But offering services to someone who has already committed fairly significant crimes, is already preying on, frankly, their own neighbors, people in their own community, I don't believe is the way to go.
In the latest sweep, Mayor Scott and other leaders announced the takedown of 15 people allegedly involved in 2 drug trafficking cases.
They're taking back their neighborhood.
The majority of those defendants have prior convictions for felony drug crimes and a history of probation violations. One suspect has a pending murder charge from 2023. Fox 45 News asking why people with such records would be given the warning letter from the mayor's office. Now we ask Mayor Scott's office if prior records are taken into consideration when determining if someone is eligible for GVRS. Instead of Mayor Scott's office responding, we got a statement from Monzi saying since the start of the program in January 2022, 94% of participants have not recidivated, and almost 94% have not been re-victimized. Monzi adding, this underscores that individuals engaged by the strategy are finding success in stepping away from violence and being provided the necessary resources to ensure sustainability. Meanwhile, Smith says these letters are not a guarantee that people will listen and stop committing crimes.
What really works to reduce crime is to punish criminal behavior.
Monzi says that services are not offered to people who are under active investigation. In the newsroom, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.